Hello there guys, this is Catfox Animation, right back with you with another video. Sorry for the little bit of delay, a few days, and I was actually having a little bit under the weather, but at the same time I was practicing a bit more. Yes, I was. And it was good, and considering that I have been working a little bit on my artwork skill, probably I'm trying to improve a bit more. And you might already see that I'm working on it, and I'm trying to improve a bit more as well, but in the meantime, you can also listen to the stories as well as there's also the telling channel at the same time. So yeah, be sure to give a like and subscribe for listening to stories, and you can also listen to my stories that I have uploaded previously on the same channel. That will be much more easier to subscribe as well. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into the story. But again, if you want to, you can also watch the artwork I'm working on as well, and you can find the final artwork in the page in the link in the description down below. Okay, so this story was actually submitted from a relative of mine, and this story was really interesting when I actually heard it, and I thought about it that I can share it among with you, but I also asked permission. He said yes, he said gladly, it would be great that if you can share it. So yeah, so why not? I'll share it with you guys. So in this case, we had to start with his college period. Now, during college, there's actually two people involved in the story, two male. We'll call one of them as Max. Max is the person who gave me the story, my relative. So Max is an average person, kind of an all-rounder, normal build. He's actually dedicated when it comes to working. And then there's another person called Randy. Yeah, Randy. So Randy is... how can I say it? Randy is the kind of a person that you will try to avoid, but on the other hand, you're trying to keep on a safe distance with him, maintain a safe distance with him because you will actually need his help later. Not a friendly benefit, more specifically kind of a acquaintance of a friend. Yeah, so actually Randy is Max's acquaintance because Max actually had another friend, which from him he knew Randy. So, Randy is, let's just say that he has this gift of ability to twist words according to his will. And this communicative ability granted him an opportunity on many social clubs. He worked on those kind of clubs so well, but he has this strange ego building on him, thinking that he is the kind of person that he self-revolves on, he revolves and everyone else revolves on him, around him. Yeah, kind of entitled as well. But you'll find out this is going to be even more twisted later on. So, Randy in this case also had a girlfriend named Margaret. During college, Margaret became really a normal person, but after college, when Max started to do a job, and Randy started to do a job as well, actually, we talk Randy in this case, Randy took a job in a good position on a certain specific radio station. Yes, he's that talented. He was, and he is. Because of this reason, he got good pay, and his financial ability was much more stable than before. Also, a little thing we actually have to know that Randy kept on asking Max help. Despite Max being Randy's acquaintance, he actually helped him because Max's friend told Randy is a good guy. Although Max knew that this is not the person that he actually think, nevertheless he kept on helping. Well, even though Max actually keeps helping still. Like, Max actually didn't start out in a normal company, not too much in the heavy work, but he got a really good decent pay, and he actually had a own life to work on it. But Randy, on the other hand, was much reckless. He kept giving Margaret many gifts. Margaret kept on asking Randy as well. Well, surprisingly, Randy did not hesitate, but Randy was way too reckless. He still kept asking help from Max, and Max still obliged, but Max didn't realize that something is not right. So he thought about it that he should take on the Dora the Explorer hat for him and start exploring, and find out what is going on. Well, he actually found us really shocking. Well, when it comes to Randy, as I told you before, Randy goes after this girl Margaret, but then there is another girl in this involvement. We'll call her Selena. Selena actually goes after Randy, a surprise. Yeah, to be honest, I have no clue that when girls do that. Nevertheless, he goes after Randy more than you think. And yes, she even confessed to Randy as well. But Randy, instead of declining that, he actually saying honestly that he's actually having an affair with Margaret or something like that, Randy does something really weird. He said, it's fine, but I need some time to think. Selena, on the other hand, was kind of devoted to him, and she kept on helping. And Randy was not the kind of person who jumped this option. He kept on asking beneficial things from her, beneficial to him, but he actually used all of them on Margaret. Now, this is extremely weird. He actually takes maybe a lot of support from Selena, but he gives them away to his own crush. After this being confronted, Max was really not furious. To be honest, I actually have many words to actually match on this, but to be honest, I don't want to say it, because if this channel is going to be a good one, I have to keep it much more safer. Things went much more messier. Now remember I told you, Max, that Randy always keeps on asking help from Max? Well, Randy is also not the kind of person who would like to say thank you. Instead, he actually really goes a bit different. Now, once actually this actually showed up really well one day. Now, in this case, all the three friends, all of them, took an actually a good dinner because they had this kind of birthday celebration of Max and Randy's friend. Yes, this one, their friend. And they both were invited for this dinner in a hotel. Now, despite being that everything is actually on their friend's birthday, their friend treated them for his birthday. Now, Max and Annie brought a really wonderful gift. He actually gave him a really valuable phone. Well, Randy was different. He actually gave him a shirt, and it was really not even a good one. But nevertheless, Max and Randy's friend, they actually thanked both of them for that gift. Now, here was the question. They're actually wondering about this when they're actually comparing gifts. Max asked that golden question. Dude, I thought that he had a good job. You just actually gave him, I don't know, a normal shirt. It looks weird. Well, Randy said, I'm sorry, man. I actually don't have a lot of money these days. I had some financial issues. I gave someone to my family. I have some repairs to do at home. Well, this was usually as an answer, but this time Max decided to pull this a little more. Wait a minute, I didn't you said that you actually have to give money to your family as well for some minor repairs to the home. You're doing this every single month, or more specifically, every single time we ask something from you. Well, for Randy, I said, I'm sorry, but the timing is not right. I have no choice. He always tried to shut it off. Now, again, this was questionable because he constantly asks Max for money, but Max did not ask for it back. He knew that actually their friend's birthday, but he decided to ask it anyway. So Max asked this. Look, man, you have been borrowing money from me a long time. You even have a good job. I know it's too much to ask, maybe not, but at least can you give that money back? It is so useful to me. Randy said, I'm sorry, but still I am broke. He actually did not say the correct answer. He always dodged the question. And then he actually thought, Max thought, that's it. Enough screwing around. So Max asked this. If you're saying that you have a lot of money and you have a lot actually have to pay a lot for your family, why are you giving so much expensive gifts to Margaret? Now, Randy was dumbstruck. He asked, how do you know about Margaret? This ticked Max off. He asked calmly at first, dude, I know about her. In fact, you posted a lot of things on your social media. You got to be a bit more careful. Also, I also seen her post as well. She actually shares the gifts that you give to her. I don't know who you're trying to fool, but that's not gonna work on me. So you gotta please answer me honestly. What is going on? Now there's one thing actually Max told me. Max told me that he did not even point out Selena yet. He thought to keep that as a trump card. For now, keep it as an ace. But he just said otherwise. This Randy said, I'm sorry, but the thing is, she actually said that she's trying to break up with me because I'm not supporting her. So I have to, be more supportive to her. Max replied, that does not mean that you have to keep borrowing money from others. You have to think another way. At least talk to her and decide something good, or this is not going to be a good relationship. You gotta drop it off. She's not a good person. Still, Randy was not happy. He just kept on saying, but I have no choice. I want to be with her. I love her. This is where Max got tipped off. Max immediately pulled out the last item in his arsenal. He said this, then tell me, what are you going to tell to Selena? Now, this time, Randy is white as paper. He just became pale for that. Max tried to stutter and said, I don't know her. I have no idea of her. I don't know who she is. But then Max told something really makes me kind of surprised. But he told me this. Well, here's the thing. For the past few weeks, I have been going around and finding about you because you keep on asking money from me too much, and now you actually try to deny about someone that you saying that you don't know. But to be honest, I actually know about this entire Margaret, Randy, and Selena thing. In fact, dude, Selena is nice. She honestly loves you. Why are you actually trying to stall from her? And more than that, why are you trying to keep on asking money from her as well? You're actually trying to take too much benefit out from her. While he's saying it, he actually showed some contact, some log information, some chat information about everything that Selena told about Randy to Max. This made Randy more upset than actually thing. Even he's actually trying to, instead of trying to accepting the truth, he is now angry. Yes, he's mad at saying, you have no right to actually pull out my personal information. You have no right to pull out about my private life. This is where things went messed up. When Max told about this, Max then told this to Randy. There's even something else. You are not just taking benefit from her by money. You are also taking benefit more than you think. You even haven't tell us a lot of things, and now you are in major trouble, man. She actually didn't tell me this, but Selena is pregnant. This time, this is when Randy became explosive. He denied the fact, I didn't do it. That B word, I never say it, must have gone somewhere else with someone else. But this is where things went dangerous. Max confronted something even more. Turns out, she never had went with anybody else apart from Randy. And Randy and she had proof. She even sent some screenshots with the chat log which she had with Randy about this. She wanted to hook up with her and all this kind of stuff. She even sent every single detail. Randy is now furious in a way mad manner. He tries to deny everything, and I mean everything. But regardless of what he says, it's over. The deed is done. Well, Randy immediately left. Not only he just left, he didn't even pay the bill. He actually didn't chip in for what he ate, and that guy ate a lot. He was mad, but even his friend was surprised that everything has happened was true, and Randy has been hiding everything from him as well. This made a lot of questions. Right now, they are in a major turnout. Right now, there's going to be an update. Well, according to what I heard from him, there's going to be an update as well. He actually having some information going on, saying that it might be a good idea that he can save as well, but you have to wait for another few days until I figure out what's actually going on. So, yeah, what do you guys think? To be honest, I find out that this guy, Randy, is a total major jerk. He actually tried to deny the fact that he was doing something wrong, and what he's doing is even unforgivable. Even worse, he was actually not the best guy as well, but I have no idea why this girl is going after him as well. According to what Max said, Randy's not even the best person to keep in communication and relationship, but even though he's good at words, he's not good with relationship. He always tried to dodge the bullet with Selena, and he always tried to go after Margaret, despite Margaret do not want to go with him. But even though Margaret tried to take benefit out of him, he just pulling the gun against that with someone else. This is by far one of the most saddest stories and the most angry stories I ever heard in my life. Literally, I'm just waiting until what Max said about an update, and I hope I can actually post this. What's going to happen, and I hope something good will happen to Selena, and I hope that Max will get his money back. Let's see, okay? So again, thanks guys for watching the stream and also listening to the story as well. So yeah, be sure to subscribe and like, that would be great, helps me as well. And yeah, one more thing, you can also please comment on how the arc goes on and also how the story goes on. And if you have any specific requests, you can also let me know. So, and if you also have any stories to submit on, again, let me know and I'll tell you how the procedures goes on. So, hoping to see you next time really soon. This is Catfox Animation signing out.